Bem-vindos ao nosso espaço, um mergulho profundo nos assuntos mais interessantes de esportes, ciências e temas gerais do momento. Aqui você vai encontrar conteúdo de qualidade, com análises empolgantes e descobertas fascinantes que vão expandir seus horizontes. Nossa missão é trazer informação relevante de forma dinâmica e descontraída. Queremos que você faça parte dessa jornada incrível de conhecimento e diversão. Se gostar do nosso conteúdo, não esqueça de deixar seu like e se inscrever no canal para não perder nenhuma novidade. Ative o sininho também. Aproveite!
If you love science, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have you ever wondered why the world sounds the way it does? Imagine standing in the heart of a dense, prehistoric rainforest. The air is thick with humidity, and the canopy above is so tightly woven that only slivers of sunlight reach the forest floor. In this green labyrinth, survival depended on more than just sight, it depended on sound. But the forest is a challenging place for acoustics. Every leaf, every vine, and every massive trunk acts as a barrier, absorbing and scattering sound waves. This environmental pressure didn't just change how our ancestors communicated. It may have physically sculpted the human ear and the very structure of our languages. This is the story of the phonetic canopy. To understand this, we have to look at the physics of sound. Sound travels in waves, and those waves have different lengths based on their frequency. High-frequency sounds, which characterize many of our consonants like P, T, or K, have very short wavelengths. In a wide-open savanna, these sounds can travel relatively well. However, in a dense forest, these short waves hit the countless surfaces of the vegetation and shatter. This is known as acoustic scattering. If your survival depends on hearing a warning call or a distant signal, relying on high-frequency consonants is a losing strategy. The forest effectively silences them. Now, consider low-frequency sounds, which are the hallmark of vowels like ah, o, and u. These sounds have much longer wavelengths. Instead of bouncing off a leaf, these waves can actually bend around obstacles, a phenomenon known as diffraction. Low frequencies are the heavy lifters of the acoustic world. They are robust, they carry energy over long distances, and they can penetrate the thickest brush. This led scientists to propose the Acoustic Adaptation Hypothesis. It suggests that the environment acts as a filter, favoring those who adapt their communication to the local acoustic window. But the adaptation wasn't just linguistic, it was biological. Evolutionary biologists believe that the human ear canal, specifically the auditory meatus, may have been fine-tuned by these environmental constraints. The shape and length of our ear canal create a natural resonance, amplifying certain frequencies while dampening others. In populations that evolved in dense, tropical environments, there is evidence of a subtle but significant tuning toward the lower frequency spectrum. Our ears became specialized, vowel catchers. By prioritizing the frequencies that were most likely to survive the journey through the trees, our ancestors gained a massive advantage in navigation and social cohesion. This environmental sculpting is reflected in the diversity of global languages today. Linguistic researchers, such as Ian Maddison, have found a striking correlation between forest density and the number of vowels in a language. Cultures emerging from the phonetic canopy, such as those in the Amazon or the Congo Basin, frequently use languages that are vowel-heavy or tonal. In these languages, the musical pitch and the resonance of the vowel carry the most information. In contrast, languages that developed in open, arid regions often feature complex clusters of consonants. When there are no trees to swallow your S sounds, you can afford to build a language around them. The environment didn't just give us the words we speak, it provided the acoustic blueprint for the sounds themselves. We often think of language as a purely cultural invention, something we created in a vacuum of human creativity. But the phonetic canopy reminds us that we are biological entities inextricably linked to the Earth's topography. Our ears are not just tools for hearing, they are historical records of the landscapes our ancestors inhabited. They are tuned to the hum of the forest, the resonance of the valley, and the silence of the plains. As we move into an increasingly urbanized and noisy world, we are beginning to see how modern, acoustic pollution might be creating a new kind of evolutionary pressure, potentially reshaping our hearing once again. The next time you speak, notice the vowels. Feel the vibration in your chest and the way the sound carries. You aren't just communicating a thought. You are utilizing a biological technology that was forged in the deep green of the ancient world. Our ability to share complex ideas, to sing, and to connect through speech is a gift from the trees. We are the children of the canopy, and our voices are the echoes of a world that demanded to be heard through the leaves. For more incredible facts like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.